So, today's video, this week's video, I'm gonna start saying that now, is coilover install on the Mini Cooper. Yeah, so I'm gonna change things up in this video. I'm gonna do short talking in the beginning. It's gonna be like 30 seconds. I'm gonna roll my intro, play the video, and then talk more at the end, because I think the talking kind of throws people off. So, yeah, here's the video. Roll intro. It's got this weird box too. Got a little coilover keychain. Alright, so what I'm doing now is I'm actually lowering, adjusting, making all of them the same. So when they go on, they're relatively the same. I'm literally just maxing out low as I can go. Because it said that it only drops at about 3 inches. So, I mean, 3 inches is fine with me. So once this shock compresses, it seems like it's not great quality, but once it drops the shock, it sits and seats correctly. And there's always going to be that weight. So, pretty solid though. Just the 18 mil on the bottom, the big bolt, and then up top there's 2 bolts. Definitely not 16 mil. 13 mil. Should just pop right out. Just like that. And then gotta reuse this top hat as well. So this bolt just comes off pretty easy. And then you put the other one on, I'll show you that real quick. Alright, so then this guy you just take off. It's not compressed enough to need spring compressors. Highly recommended though. So then this guy pops right off top. Little sleeve goes with it. This guy. Off, sits down just like it came off. Nut goes on. So the thing that's hard about this one is you need to hold the top with another better view of this. Yeah, so on this guy, you're gonna hold. This one started. You're gonna hold the top with a ratchet, and you're simply gonna go like that, but you go the other way. And you just tighten it all the way down like that. Yeah, and that's about it. Then it just goes right back in like the way it came out. One bolt down here, two right here. So I put the bottom bolt in first to get it started, and then do the top, because once you get the top, the bottom's a little bit harder to do. So I have a lot of extensions to make this easy. This guy, there's an 18 mil holding the main strut on the bottom. I got to pull off all these like brake lines from the couplers holding it onto the strut, and then on the top there's three 13s. For some reason this car uses like 16 and 13. Usually it's like 12, 10, and 17, but I don't know. And then the sway bar linkage, you just have to disconnect the lower part of it because it's connected to the strut and the strut's coming out. So that's just the easiest way to do it. Which is a 16. This is the 3 on the top. I gotta pop this bolt down. So this one can be a bitch like the other one. There it goes. Oh, it's old. I do have to reuse the same top hat on this guy because I got Raceland. And they're not fancy. Alright, for the Racelands, you're going to need some spring compressors. So you need to reuse the top hat. So, these guys. Nice. And then we just take the top of it. So I'm using 13/16 because I don't have metric big enough. So that top hat. Actually, like holes for them to be mounted.
Oh, they just got big as some cheap as shit.
Yep. Shimmy her down in there. This bolt goes on. Where the fuck did I put it? It is an 18. Deep socket. But I also forgot that the sway bar linkage has to be connected as well on here. This is 17. And the bottom connects and you have to tighten. After that. Yeah, and that's that. My batteries died before I could film the what the car looked like when it was slammed. But yeah, so next few videos I'll do like a kind of, next video for sure will be kind of like where it's at now and stuff like that. But so far I think I've put like 700 miles on the coilovers. My review is going to be, I actually wrote a review to Raceland. Let me just find that. Looks like they haven't posted my review yet, just like last week. I didn't give it the greatest rating. I gave it like a 4, decent, but they haven't posted it yet. I don't know, but pretty much what I was saying is it has a lot more possibility to go lower, like a lot lower, like I'd say like 3 inches maybe. That'd be pushing it actually. I'm gonna say 2 inches. But so I maxed the coilovers out, right? And on their lowest setting, it is extremely bouncy, like bad bouncy. I was about to return the coilovers because of how bad it was. The rebound, it's not like, it's just the rebound. Like the rebound's pretty freaking gnarly. So I was gonna return it. It looks good complete all the way down, but I like went up 10 threads in the back coils. I don't know, and then the front coils I did like 5 threads just to tighten it up a little bit, but it was just the back one. The back 2 coilovers were the bad, is what was making it rebound so much. I could kind of tell by driving it that was the main issue. So I did just 10 threads up. I didn't even raise it that much, and I think it just got rid of a lot of slack in the coilovers that shouldn't be there. After doing that, it's stiffer. It feels really good now. I also stiffened the sway bar linkage a little bit more, just to stiffen it up a tiny bit more because it was swaying a little bit more than it should. And then yeah, I mean, can't really complain for $450, sorry. It's pretty solid for that price. Yeah, I mean, in my review it was kind of like, I think I gave him 3 or 4 stars because of that. Like the rebound was like almost dangerous. I said it was dangerous in the ad or review because that's probably why they didn't post it. But they shouldn't offer that much thread if it's gonna do that. So I was saying that they should come out with, because they have different versions of coilovers on certain cars. It's like Ultima lows, which goes even lower, which I think the Mini Cooper would be a perfect car for, because like I said, it can go down like 2 more inches pretty easily. And it's got stock 17-inch wheels, and there's still plenty of room to go down if I want to tuck it some more. But yeah, so I mean, would I buy it on a budget? Yes. Would I buy Megan coilovers over these? Probably. I don't know how much Megan coilovers lower it, but I kind of want to go a little bit lower. Just a little bit. Like a little tiny bit. Because I can still go over speed bumps and stuff. I'm not like super crazy low. But yeah, it looks, I don't know, it's hard. The rear tucks The front doesn't, but it's level. So that's kind of going to be weird with some fitment stuff in the future. But yeah, other than that, they're solid. Super easy to install. I did, so I wrote some notes down too. I forgot to do a B-roll sequence on it. I was kind of in a rush. I was supposed to be playing in a poker tournament, and I was kind of late to it because I was doing it. It said it was going to take, you know, when you install parts, you think it's going to take a certain amount of time, and it ends up taking like 4 times longer than that. It's kind of like what this was. Because these ones didn't come with a top hat, so I actually had to compress some springs and then reuse the top hats, and I didn't realize. So if you are thinking about buying those coilovers, make sure you don't max them all the way down low. Pretty much is the moral of this whole story, because it's fucking terrible. Blah, 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 blah. Would I buy them again? $450. I think Megan's are like $750. Yeah, I'd buy them again. Unless you're trying to go super low. That's the other thing I wrote in the review, was if you're expecting to go, if you went like smaller wheels, you could totally pull it off. But I like the wheel size that's on it, so you just can't slam it, which is kind of a bummer. If you're planning on slamming it, don't buy those. Buy something else, or look into like whatever. Because if I don't know how low Megans go, but or BCs if you're. I'm not trying to spend a whole lot of money on this car. I'm not gonna buy nice suspension on something. I'm just gonna kind of daily. I'll do like that kind of suspension on my RX-8, but not this car. So there's certain situations where you'd get these coilovers. People talk trash on them, but they're decent. Made in the USA, pretty good customer service. Return policy is pretty solid. They cover shock wear and a whole bunch of stuff. So pretty solid company. So this video I did short intro. Rolled my intro, did video, and then I'm talking more at the end because I think that's the best way to do it, because I don't talk a whole lot at the beginning and kind of like bore people. So if they're interested in it, they can stay at the end and listen to me talk, and I think that's just the best flow for the videos. So I'm gonna try and do that from now on. I don't really know what to do for the first like 30 seconds. I like in this video I kind of just said what the video is gonna be about, but it says it in the fucking title, so I think it's kind of counterproductive to talk about that for 30 seconds, because you're clicking on it, you know what it's going to be about. So I got to figure out the first 30 seconds something that I'm going to be doing. Then my intro, so I've forgotten to play the intro. There's like 3 videos, so I have to throw that in there at some point, and I'm going to redo some of those clips because it doesn't look good. It's color graded all whack. Yeah, I mean that's it for this video. Next video is going to be, I'm gonna like mesh. I think I'm all caught up on my videos. Let me double check. My computer keeps crashing. My apps keep like shutting down. It just auto updated and something's fucked up now. So hopefully this video actually comes out in time. I'm all caught up. I have like the mini bike footage that I'm gonna do later when I actually decide to do that. But next video will be like overview of where my R56 is at and where the RX-8's at, and I'll kind of like mesh those two together for like a kind of like what this channel's gonna be about and what the main stuff's gonna be on it. So especially now that I'm caught up, that'll be nice to do, and I can actually start filming that stuff again and being like weekly, like to date, you know what I'm saying? So like a record post rather than like record and then edit post, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, it'll be better. I'm excited. I need to start using my camera more. I've been noticing I need to start just using it more, bringing it around more. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I post every Wednesday, but it's pretty late on Wednesdays, so no Wednesdays. I post every Wednesday. Thanks for watching. All right, let's see it. So I didn't do audio in this one because the shit keeps freaking crashing, bro. It's still crashing. Everything is still crashing. Let's delete everything in the recycling bin. There's something wrong. There's something wrong. Huh. Did that fix it?
I might have just fixed it. Weird. So it auto-updated, which is weird because I don't even have my computer connected to Wi-Fi, and it just decided to do it itself. I don't know how that works. Things seem to be working now. I closed GPU tweak because I usually have that running to see how my computer's running. And I think having that open is crashing my apps. It is. That's it. What the fuck? Weird. I might have to update GPU tweak or something. Wild. I don't know. I'm gonna have to re-download it anyways because I'm getting a new graphics card. So. If anyone's watching this and your freaking computer's been crashing, or apps have been crashing while you're running GPU tweak, that's why. Yeah. Sweet, I can post on Wednesday.